What? So is this everything you've watched from worst to best?
Yeah, best to worst.
So do you even have you have like the ones you don't like on there?
Yeah, like my worst rated one that I've seen, and this is in like the last 3 years, because I've seen other shows, but I don't remember, and whatever. Love is Blind is my worst show.
Never seen it.
Don't even waste your time. Don't even waste your time. It's a Netflix show. It's like a reality romance. They go into 2 different rooms and they can talk through this wall, but they can't see each other. So they basically date with it. It's like blind dating.
Oh.
They get to, but they have to like, the way that they get out of the rooms, they have to propose to each other.
Wait.
Yeah. So they're like talking in these rooms for weeks, like speed dating without seeing each other. They can have conversations and they're like crying.
Are they kind of like in like quarantine? Kind of?
No, this is before quarantine, I think.
Okay.
But they're literally in different rooms and they can't see each other. They can only hear each other. And so they date by hearing each other. And then to get out of the rooms, they had to propose. Like they had to be ready to propose. They had to ask. I'm pretty sure I could be forgetting a little bit, but I'm pretty sure you have to propose. It's like what the is going on?
I mean,
I rated it a 4 out of 10. I mean, it was bad.
He's like, hey, there's something here. I can.
I think a lot of people actually have watched. I mean, maybe our audience hasn't, but like Jess wanted to watch it. I think, and it was bad. It was just bad.
Well, here's the thing. I feel like people always say like, well, if you really love the person's personality, that's going to be the main thing. But at the end of the day, you got to see what they look like.
It was a social experiment, more or less. So they get out and then they get to actually hang with each other and like, do stuff together.
Have a picnic or something.
Yeah, like dates and whatnot.
Yeah.
But then all the other couples start getting infiltrated too. And then there's like, because like there's certain couples that matched up based on their personalities that clearly did not like each other look-wise. Yeah. And you could tell immediately.
And like, oh.
But they liked other guys that were there. And so it got like chaotic. It got bad. And in a reality show, that's what you want, but I just thought it was trash. But that's my worst one.
Wow. Worst show for me. I'm trying to think of worst show for me. The thing is, I'm pretty good at picking shows in terms of how I like them. Like I don't really watch a lot of things I really don't like. Oh, I'll give you one. This is not TV. It's more movie, but okay. Let's let this one pass. I watched have you ever heard of the series Cabin Fever?
No. Like
the movies?
Nope.
It's about like kind of like a zombie thing, like kind of horror.
Okay.
And okay. So here's the thing. I think there is absolutely something to be said about movies and TV are so bad that they're good.
Give me one. Give me one.
Cabin Fever, Patient Zero. That is the one.
It just sounds stupid. It just sounds stupid. Patient Zero.
That's because you watch it and you're like, all right, this is called Cabin Fever, Patient Zero. It's about a bunch of people who are on like a boat, like some party boat or something. Doesn't matter. I still think about this movie. It's in my head. Hey, that's a testament. I thought of it as something in my head because they crash on this like island or something. Or they get there and like people get effed up or whatever, but there's like testings going on at this like island. And it's just like, it's literally just every stereotypical thing happens. Like this guy, he like sees a radio and he's like, there's like an axe in the radio. And he's like, bro, I can get the axe from this radio. And he's like, he grabs it. And you can clearly, like, it's such a clear prop, like nothing was damaged or anything. And then you have like this other stereotypical stuff where somebody just dies in some horrific way where you're like, okay, you're clearly going to die. And there's like this guy behind this glass thing and he's like, I'm the patient zero.
Bro, like, what is happening? He's like, is this how the plot actually was? Like just all over the place like, and like what is going on?
They're just testing on people and there's this one guy who's patient zero. It's not that interesting at all. But the whole time we're watching
you watched the whole thing?
We watched the whole thing. I watched this in college and my one of my roommates, John, shout out to my boy John Smith. What a legend. John Smith was the name, by the way. What a legend. One of my roommates.
Name. Okay. Sorry, John.
But he was just like, dude, I really want to watch something that's bad.
I want to watch Cabin Fever.
I want to watch Cabin Fever, Patient Zero. We sat back on the couch. We watched the whole thing. We're like, it was good because it was so bad.
Good because it was so. Dude, I have 2 movies like that.
What?
Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, that one's good though. No.
I didn't even finish it. It was that bad.
He's going to hell.
Trash movie. Just absolute trash. God awful.
No.
Spring Breakers is another one. You ever seen Spring Breakers?
Which one
Hot garbage. Couldn't finish it either. Like it takes a lot for me to not finish a movie because I get hooked easily. These were
I think
bad.
I've seen that one. Let's bring it back to TV. Bring it back to TV.
Okay,
but,
TV.
But
I don't think I've seen any of that TV that's that bad.
I can't think of like a really, really bad TV show that I've seen where I'm like, ooh, I don't know if I'd recommend that to anybody.
Yeah, Love is Blind's one of them. There was another one on Netflix called Maniac. Jonah Hill.
Oh, I heard that's good.
I rated it a 5.
Wow.
I thought I was stoked. It was like Jonah Hill,
I heard
it was, Emma Stone,
Yeah.
I think, and it was Netflix original. I was like, oh, this is gonna be good. I watched the whole thing and I was just like, what the fuck is happening? Like, what is going on? Maybe I just totally missed the concept. But dude, there's like this. I don't want to give away too much, but there's like this machine
Yeah.
that has emotions, and it falls in love with one of the doctors that's doing all these experiments on these patients. And it like breaks down emotionally, and it like screws up all the patients. It's just like, what do I care? No. I don't know what I just watched. I don't know. It was weird, dude. It was a weird show, and I thought it was just I don't know. It was bad.
Wow.
I would not recommend. This was a great episode. I had a lot of fun talking about
Dude,
our
I
shows.
could talk about TV.
Oh, I know. You
anytime.
could talk about them. We could talk about this all day.
You could take any one of these TV shows that we talked about
And
we
talk
could
about
talk
it
about
the
the
entire
entire
show.
time. Yeah.
And I think you guys are definitely going to hit that up in the comments. So leave your favorite show, leave your worst show, thoughts about the shows we talked about, and see you guys all next week.